Peace has been shattered. The Titans have returned. Bigger, badder, titanier. Grab your sword and tap to attack. Tap bam, ow, bosh. Tap, tap, tap again. More. Battle to save the world. You must be epic. Tap, tap, tap. Keep tapping. Obliterate over 100 Titans. Collect pets. Yes, pets. Customize your skills. Fight together within a clan. Recruit new heroes to your cause. Tap Titans 2. Download now.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I hope they're adding the bottom for All by Heroes and not just Make It Rain. Yeah, All by Heroes would be really good. Really good. Thanks, no worries. Welcome to the stream. Aidan goes, what do you need to be a YouTuber? Because I am one. Right, what do you mean to grow or in general? Because like all you need is like, I've done it for like 2.5 years. I never had any previous experience, so I didn't know about editing or equipment or social media. I didn't even have a Discord or Instagram or anything like that, so I literally a complete noob. I've got some tech smart because of my job, so I know how to build PCs and websites and stuff, but nothing about streaming. So I just watch loads of YouTube videos. Luckily I've got a PC, so I've got like, I know how to like download free editing software. But you can literally start from using your mobile phone. So if your mobile phone is all you got, you can start from that. So that's really all you need. But if you want to, you want to know how to grow. You need to grow. There's two things, like because of your name, Aiden Games. I'm guessing you want to do gaming channel. So to grow in a gaming channel, there's only two real things: guides, so guides and tips. So unfortunately, because the gaming genre on YouTube is so saturated, meaning everyone's doing it, like thousands upon hundreds of thousands of channels. The only way to succeed is to do pick like maybe 1 or 2 games that you play a lot, you know a lot, and you're really good at, and do guides. So like top 10 tips, beginner's guide, how to win this, So do guides. Don't do let's plays or just play a game without any commentary. If you don't add a voice as a minimum, it won't stand out. So you really need a face cam and stuff like that, or good tips. And the other one would be like maybe like I was gonna say like glitches and like funny stuff, but again that's really saturated as well, so it'd be really hard to find. Oh, you do glitches? Yeah. See, glitches is good, but if it's just literally you playing and you just edited, then it's a very lot like all the other glitch videos. But if you do it with commentary, sound effects, a bit different, and it'd be like, you know, you word the thumbnails as like must see glitches or glitch no one's ever done before, or like I can't believe I did this, you know, there's kind of like clickbait, but you have to actually follow through your clickbait. So it's like, oh my god, I found a hidden boss no one's found, blah blah blah. So you need to be searchable. But if you just go like, oh, funny compilation ×1, everyone's doing that. If you do glitches, top 10 glitches, everyone's doing that. So it has to be unique, so when people search it, they find you first. That's the only way glitches. I don't know how to edit. Do you edit on the PC or do you edit on your mobile phone? Because I can help with that. Satan. So I'm using clanship fairy build from the competition, but can only pass max stage by 20-30 stages. Is that normal? Max stage is currently 6,400. Satan, do you level inside or outside tournaments? For example, do you always level, or do you level only inside tournaments? Let me know. How do you do thumbnails? Phone. Okay, phone's a lot harder because it limits you, but there is some free phone, but just YouTube. Best advice I can give. The way I did, I watch, even now, I watch about 2 to 5 tutorial videos pretty much every day on like how to make thumbnails, how to improve stuff, how to grow on Twitch. I always watch tons of videos. That's how I started, because I didn't know anything. So I watched like which free software, because I use a PC. I YouTubed which top 5 editing software can I find, and I found Shortcut, and there was another one called I can't remember what it's called, Pixlar or something, I don't know, but I found those, I tried them out, and I tried which best for me. Now I don't know which mobile editing, but I'm pretty sure if you just YouTube best free mobile editing software, it'll give you a list of which ones you can use free. I think iPhone has one free already installed, like iPhone Movie Maker or something like that. So there is stuff out there. Unfortunately, I don't use a phone, just YouTube it. And for thumbnails, exactly the same. There's going to be a thumbnail maker. Just YouTube top 5 thumb makers for mobile phones. That's your problem, Satan. The problem is you're constantly pushing, so you shoot yourself in the shoot yourself in the fish. You shoot yourself in the foot. If you constantly push, it actually damages you because you're not giving yourself any potential for your tournaments. Now, winning first place in tournaments is very important because it gives you the most rewards. Like, look at that, 160 shards. With that, you can get a mythic item, and if you're pushing all the time, you're probably like, you probably always end about 10th to 20th place, I'm guessing, all the time. So the strat is that you only push in tournaments, and outside tournaments you only level Books of Shadows. So Books of Shadows is your relic multiplier. So when you're outside tournament, don't level stuff because you shoot yourself in the foot. You level your Books of Shadows really, really high. Then in tournaments, you stop that and get new artifacts and level artifacts only. That will give you a greater push and get you first place. And getting first place means you get tons of rewards to start the process again for next tournament. And by doing that, keep getting first, you're going to level thousands of stages each tournament instead of shooting yourself in the foot by doing 10 stages here and there outside tournament. And also, it will take you longer. So if people using that strat will level twice as fast than what you're currently doing, because you're doing huge gains twice a week instead of very short gains long term. Does that make sense? So you better do huge, massive gains twice a week and prep yourself in between. Yes, it's boring because you're not always pushing, but trust me, long term, that's how I got from stage 0 in my alt account, my how-to guide from scratch, from 0 to 80k in like 4 or 5 months. Easy. If you level all the time, that'll take you 8 months, twice as long. So yeah, that's the strat, mate. Yeah, I've got between 5th and 15th place in tourneys. Yeah, if you watch my Road to Endgame series, I think after 1 or 2 weeks, I constantly got top 5 in tourneys using that method. Constantly. I only do 1 or 2 runs a day. So it's not like I even work hard for it. I'm a lazy person because I played it for 4 years. So, doing it all the times, it gets a bit tiring. So yeah, just doing 1 or 2 runs a day using the method I just mentioned, I easily got top 5 place in tournament with little effort. Obviously, the more runs I do, the higher the place, I always get first. Even now with 1 run, I'm likely to get first place. So yeah, stick with it, mate. Do you also need a green screen? Well, it's hard because you do it on a mobile phone, don't you? So on the PC, because I'm using the PC, there's NVIDIA's auto green screen, so it gets rid of it automatically. It's not perfect, as you can see, it glitches and stuff, but that's free, and that's like, it does it itself. It's really easy. But on a mobile phone, I don't know if there's auto green screen feature on there. You don't need it. I said you don't need a green screen because you can just have your in-game picture. Because I think on some phones, there's some recording ones that do like in picture, so like of yourself on your camera while you're playing it. So I don't think you need it. I don't think it's necessary. I think if you have a picture of yourself, if you record yourself while playing, I think that will help massively. Yeah, it's you. Sweet. Look, I'm subscribed. 5 videos. Oh, no subs. There you go. First subs. Yeah. What also helps is getting yourself out there. So also consistency. If you can upload a video like 2-3 times a week, make sure it's the same day and you always upload that time. So if you can only upload once a week, that's fine. Pick a day. So if you're going to do it Wednesdays, make sure it's a Wednesday at the same time every Wednesday. Never miss it, because then the people that do watch the videos know when you're going to upload and will stick around. If you do like 5 one week and then 1 the other week and then 3, it confuses people and they leave. So make sure you do the same amount each week, every week. Do not change. Also make sure you got, I would definitely put thumbnails. Because it just pops out a bit more. A man flies from a bed. Tap title to gameplay. That's cool. But you can add thumbnails later. You can add thumbnails anytime you want. When will be the next patch notes? Well, the patch itself. So I did a video about the latest patch, like Friday? I think it was Friday. So look at that. But the next update is out on Tuesday, so there'll be no more patch notes because the update will be out. So I'm guessing next Friday there might be a little bit talk about what's coming up, but there wouldn't be any patch notes because there's normally a few weeks in between big updates. Well, at least a month. So there probably won't be any bigger news about the next one because the new update is literally like two days away. But if you want to know all about it, you can watch my video, and I've linked the Lemmy's Reddit post about the update in the description. Joss, I have about 4k pet levels. Is it worth to do Fatal Samurai set? It could be, but I would get the other equipment sets first. So I would do Ancient Warrior Mythic set, and definitely get the Immaculate Arbiter first. So you haven't got Immaculate Arbiter or the Ancient Warrior Mythic set, I'll get those two first before getting that, and then get Fatal Samurai if you wish. Satan, I've spent more than $50 I still don't get the skippable ad. You should do. It should happen automatically. Let's have a look. This one. So you spent more than 50, and when you click on an advert you still have to watch it, do you? I'll contact support if that's the case, because it should be automatically logged. So go to support here, and then I think there's one that says about general something. I don't know. You can send them a message though. Send them there saying, "Hey, I paid my money. Give me my skip ads." It could be either or, Satan. So you can do it separate. So you can do £10 here, £10 there, and there, and when it adds up to 50, it unlocks. So yeah, it should already unlocked. Mr. Jug 26, absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. I'm 37. I'm 37 years young. And I started 2 years ago, and as I mentioned, no experience. Like literally, I have had had never even used Discord before. No Instagram, Twitch. Yeah, never had nothing to do with Twitch. And it took me about 10 months to get my first 1K. And I said it is literally experience and self-learning. People try to do there's quick guides. There isn't. I literally spent when I first started, I literally watched about 10 videos a day every day on how to build stuff, how to edit, how to grow on YouTube, how to make a Twitch account, how to create banners for free, how to do thumbnails for free, how to do that. And it's trial and error. If you watch my earlier videos, you can see how many times I've changed my channel art or my editing, and you can see how the progression on my videos, where obviously there's those ums and ahs, which I still do now, but it gets clearer. The video audio gets easier. I still have audio problems now, but in editing is a lot better and stuff like that. So it's just, watch some videos. It's never too late, basically. Immaculate Arbiter and what? So you want to get Ancient Warrior Mythic set. So Ancient Warrior Mythic set and Immaculate Arbiter. Those are the two sets you must have first. In my eyes, that's what I think. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but that's what I think. I am annoyed, but basically I did my first solo attack. First one went fine, and then it wouldn't let me attack a second time because deck may only be once per portal, even though I have none equipped. Yes, so when you're new, you're not gonna have that many cards. So you need to join a clan and raid as much as you can, because the more you raid, the more cards. Because when you do a raid, say if you join here, clan raid, you get cards and dust. So you need to do as many clan raids as you can to level these up, so that you can buy them in the dust shop. So you can keep buying these, and so when these start getting more, because you get more and more the more raids you do, you can complete more solo raids. So when you first start, you might only have like 1 attack or 2 attacks available, and then when you attack, it might only have like limited amount. But if you've got no cards, then you're limited to how many stages you can do. But you level them up by doing more raids. So basically, you want to find a decent clan, a high level clan that's actively raiding every week or all the time, and yeah, this will start opening up more and more stages, and then you get more and more rewards. So it's like a progression system. Progress by doing it more. That's the point of an idle game. The more you do, the more you get, and the more you get, the more you do, and it's never ending, and you're in an eternal loop of never ending tapping. It is horrendous. How many shards to craft a full set for Mythic and Legendary? Mythic, it's 700. Legendary, I forgot how much is Legendary, guys. What is Legendary? 100 and something? 140? 170? I can't remember. But it's 700 for a Mythic, and I forgot how much it is for Legendary. So I could probably Google it, but I don't know right now. I don't know. 140, thanks, maybe. Oh, it's close. Did I say 140 or 170? I did, didn't I? Yes. Yeah. Yes. I think Noble Scent, Noble Fencer, and Arbiter is definitely the legendary sets that you should get ASAP with shards. But then after that, I think you're better off using your shards to do the Mythic sets, because they take such a long time to complete. Because obviously they cost 700. So I would do Mythic sets. Yeah, I'll do Mythic sets first. Because surprisingly or not, when you get the treasure hunter Mythic sets, more rarer equipment items drop more frequently. And after you start playing for a couple of months, you do start getting legendary drops. And before you know it, you've got like half the legendary sets complete anyway. So you would have not wasted this, not like do shards and on legendaries. Sorry. Yes, you know what I mean. Could someone explain the multicast feature we're going to get? It's like a queue for more active spells or stacked effects of a skill or an activation. Wait till Tuesday. I probably could reread the Reddit post and get full understanding, but way I understand, there's going to be 2 new skill points added to the skill tree and 1 rework, and those you can spend skill points on to increase it, because there's a maximum of 5 times. So there's going to be 3 from the tree and 2 from the actives. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a separate button, or you could just obviously maybe like be an extra button, or be the several extra skills. I think there's going to be extra skills. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I haven't like read it fully, but basically just activates it, and it activate the perk multiple times. And if you've got the skill for it, it increases an extra multicast skill. But I think, yeah, you just like these active skills, you just click on it, and it adds an extra, multiplier to that skill. I'm guessing it would be on the existing skill. So I don't know if there'd be an extra button, maybe next to it, like click here twice to activate it twice. Like click again. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But we find out on Tuesday, and I'll do a video as soon as I've broken it apart on Tuesday. So I already have 2 Ancient Warriors pieces. That's great. Keep going. Always finish a set before you move on to the next set. Always. How many stages would you reckon to pass your MS? Mate, it's up to you. It all depends on like where you're at. Your artifacts, your equipment, your damage. Because you could push 100 stages. You could push 5 stages. I wouldn't know. So I don't recommend. All I recommend is as soon as you start slowing down. So if you get to your MS and you push, but yet it takes you half an hour to push 10 stages, that's a waste of time, because you got to work out your prestige to relics time ratio. So if you run time from when you prestige and get to max stage, takes you like 20 minutes. If you then got to spend another 20 minutes to grind 10 more stages, that's a waste of time. You could have done another run. So if it takes you 5 minutes to do an extra 10-20 stages, great. If it takes you 20 minutes, then you should really prestige and start again and use those relics, because you're making the best use of your time versus relic gain. So you need to find that fine combo. So if you're spending like an hour to push 100 stages, you could have done like 2 or 3 runs, which have made you push even more. So my advice to you is that if it's taking you half the time, or if it takes you like I say half the time to push a few levels, prestige, start again, because you need to make sure you're not wasting a whole runtime on little mountain stages. Does that make sense? And it's hard to explain because it's more of a feel sort of thing. It's a feel than it is an exact science. There's probably an algorithm or calculator somewhere on Google somewhere, but I don't know what it is. I just do the for the feels. Steam Punda. Hello mate, I need advice. Which legendary set to craft MS 13,000? I have the only set. What? I have only set with bazooka build CS. What's a bazooka build? I only have set with bazooka build CS. What's only set with bazooka? Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Maybe I don't know what it is. What's a bazooka set? Is it what it looks like? I wonder what's it. Are you talking about reckless firepower? That's anyone. Is that what you mean? You said which legendary set to craft? Well, regarding with the bazooka thing, the very first legendary set you should get is Immaculate Arbiter. That should be the first one, and then maybe Noble Fencer. Then after that, you should ignore legendary sets and go for your mythics, and you should get Ancient Warrior first. Ancient Warrior mythic set. That one. That's going to help you a lot. It'll take a long time to collect, but it'd be worth it because the relic prestige you get from it so good. The plus multipliers so good, very strong, suitable for any build, but you should be on clanship build, which you are anyway. So you should get Arbiter, Noble Fencer, then Mythic. Hey guys, when you're in tournaments, do you ever do this? Did you ever do sneaking? You know what sneaking is? It's basically this updates only when you open it. So say for example, I'm on 102593. Now everyone in this tournament can see at what stage I am, but if I do not open it, it doesn't update for them. It does update on the server, so the Game Hive server knows what level I'm at, but the people in the tournament don't. So if I had, say, like, I don't know, 2 hours left, what I'll do is push as hard as I can to like overtake and get first, but I don't open the tournament until a tournament finishes. So people in the tournament would hopefully see that I'm still lower stages, and hopefully when it obviously tournament ends, I'm not. Surprise! So it's called sneaking. Does anyone do that as well? So if they're trying to, if you're having like a one-on-one race, I wouldn't go up high first, because at the moment it looks like I'm not pushing. I'm not really pushing. But if I was at 103 900, I wouldn't do it because it'd be pointless, because they know I'm pushing. So as long as you've got like a good decent gap, like chances are I've got 11 hours, so I will. But if I had like, I don't know, 4 hours left, I probably won't open it again. Now it is a double-edged sword, because that means you don't know how much they've pushed. So that person might be like, oh, the person below me is like 1,000 stages away. No, I'm not bothering. But they can still push because they're, you know, I know, do want to push anyway. So it's a double-edged sword because you don't know how much you have to push. So I just push as hard as I can until I can't be bothered. And 9 times out of 10, it does work, because, you know, I get my result and I see they've stayed in the exact same spot, but I haven't. So it's a good feeling. So you're like, yeah, sneak attack. What optimizers do you use for artifacts? I use the artifact optimizer on the Compedium website because it is the easiest, basically the quickest to use. There's Google Sheets from MMOH and Parrots, but they take ages to fill in. So I use the Compedium's artifact tool thing. It's easy, really easy. Any thoughts on Tap Titan Master Optimizer? Can you show it on how to use the Compedium if possible? Tap Titan 2 Master app. I could show that. I haven't used it for a while. I'll show you the Compedium one. Compedium's piss easy. I get a lot of questions about it. And I'm like, just fill in the blue stuff. If you're brand new, I kind of understand why it could be hard, but so Tools Corner. This is the one. So you go to Tools, top right, okay, and then you go to Artifact Optimizer. That's this one, and all you got to do is fill in the blue bits. Fill in the blue bits. That's it. That's it. Easy, mate. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So lifetime relics is exactly like it says. So you go into here, go into your stats, go right down to the bottom, and it's relics earned. So you literally copy that relics earned into here. So do what's my one? 4.05 E160. Relics discovered, exactly as it says. So you put in how many relics you have. I've got all the relics, so I put 97. Artifacts salvage. You should never salvage your artifacts. If you have, shame on you. Artifacts, enchantments, exactly the same. Just copy what it says. Copy what it says. What build you're using, copy what it says. I'm using heavy strike build. Last hero, doesn't really matter. But it's when it says last hero, it's last hero with you reach without any active skills. So if, like, for example, that's my highest one, it's the highest hero you get when none of your skills are active. My one is not, it's not really Maddie. I see Beanie, I put Beanie. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ascension. So if you don't have Ascension, it'd be grey, it's got no border. Then I believe, is it green, blue, light blue? Or is it blue, green, light blue? I can't remember the order. But basically that's it. So I'm in the highest Ascension with Ascension 4, which is the light blue or emerald they call it, or something, I don't know. Split hero, just put none. Gold source is what it is. If it's Pet Harbodas, Fairy, it's never these two. It's Pet Harbodas or Fairy, so pick Fairy and leave this alone. So leave all this hidden artifacts below. Now what it means by hidden artifacts is that on the list on the right, it won't show you the artifacts that are capped. So if you go on this one, at the bottom, the quality of life artifacts, which basically these ones will not be on the optimizer. So if you do have them and not on the optimizer, just max it out. So max it out so it's like this, and then ignore it because it won't be on here. Okay, so just remember that it won't be on there. And all you need to do is switch off the ones you haven't got. So if you haven't got that, you switch it off. If you haven't got that, switch it off, and then you just got to copy what it says. So if you've got like plus 54, you need to level up to 56. If you've got plus 52, you got to level up to 56. If you've got plus 40, if you've got plus 51, you don't touch it because it's too high. If you've got plus 60, you don't touch it because it's, oh, you can't, can you see that? Yeah, you don't touch it because it's too high. Just copy it. That's it. Easy. I've actually made videos on it, so if you've got trouble, watch the build resource videos. Okay. How long, Satan, how long have you been playing on my main? I've had my main since 2 weeks after, I think it was a week or 2 weeks after launch day of Tap Titans 2. So it's been over 4.5 years, if you wanted to know. The season pass, is it good? It's all right. If you've got the spare cash, yeah. If you haven't, no. I mean, it's with Tap Titans, the more stuff you buy, the faster you're going to reach end cap, because you've got obviously more resources. But if you're a free-to-play player, then, you know, you can still complete the game, it just takes longer. So really, it's not here or there. I mean, with it, if you get cheaper, well, everything. So you basically got a cheaper skill reset. If you want to change builds, you can skip adverts. If you want to try out fairies, and yeah, for tenner, you get all the prizes on the right side. So all these ones. So if you want special avatars, if you want extra skill points, dust, pets, yes. But yeah, as I said, it's only if you can afford it, mate. Last life, hello sir. What's the best skill tree for to use for beginner? Clan ship, Pet Harbodas. Watch my beginner's guide video, and it'll tell you about it. And my the first couple of episodes of my Road to Endgame series, because that will show you, you know, where I get the build from, which is Compedian website, how to use it, what equipment to use with it, how to like get stuff and what to get first. If the guy behind me does a sneak, can he surpass me without me knowing any? Yes, Antonio, that's what I mean by sneaking. So as long as you don't touch the tournament, they can sneak as well, but like you both don't know what you're doing, so it doesn't really matter. So it only updates for other people once you click on the button. So everyone's, at the moment, they're only seeing what you last time you clicked on it, they're only seeing that info. So he can sneak, you can sneak. As I said, it's a double-edged sword, because if he doesn't know about sneaking, because I haven't mentioned it at all in my videos, so it's more like not many people know about it. But if he doesn't know sneaking, then basically he's not going to know that you're raising your higher levels. But then also you're only going on what you've last seen, so you only know his level from when you've last clicked on it. So you're in the dark just as much as him or her. I'm going to try something new. Got my BS low level when joining the tourney. Let me know how that works, because some people suggest that. I personally don't think that would work, because like lowering your BOS doesn't give you a greater potential. You're still going to be putting the same people that's got, you know, the same algorithm as you. So it's not going to give you edge. It just means that when you start, you got less relics to level up your artifacts because it's low. So I don't see how that works. So I really don't see. I've even heard some people say they salvaged it again, like salvage your BOS and then buy it back in. But then that's a waste of diamonds. And again, it means you got less relics to spend when you start the tournament. So the one that works for me is getting BOS as high as I can, so like 80-90%, so that when I prestige, I'll get a ton of relics to use in my first run. And then it's just a case of doing as many runs as you can, and then optimizing and buying stuff. Like, so if you haven't got all the equipment sets, finish those equipment sets. If you've got spare diamonds and the TC's on offer, get a couple Titan chests. Or unfortunately, the main strat is just do as many runs as you can. So the students that have got 10 hours spare are always going to do better than people who can only play for like half an hour, because unfortunately it's now a time game, which is why I've always said in the last couple of weeks, pisses me off. This is why I don't like AT. This is exactly why I don't like AT. That's Abyssal Tournaments. If you didn't know the abbreviation for AT, it's because AT it's all about time than it's about strats. Yes, you might have the right build, the right chest, but really the first place winners spend 8 to 12 hours of gameplay to get first place. I can't play Tap Titans for 10 hours. I don't physically have the time to play this game for 10 hours. I can't. I've got too much stuff in my life to do. So I'm never, ever going to win first place in AT unless I take a holiday, my preciously earned holiday from work, just to get first place in a freaking mobile game. It's not fair. So yeah. That's my little rant. I'm not going to whinge about it anymore. AT. But that's it. That's the last one. Honest, I swear. It's the last chest, the most expensive chest. TC chest worth buying. Only in if you need it. So see this, yeah? It's called a Titan chest. This will be offer on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, this will be double dust. So only get it when it's on promotional offer, and only get it if, one, you've got the spare diamonds to do so, and two, it will guarantee you to get first place in tournaments. So, well, generally it would help you progress faster, but to be honest, one Titan chest in the long scheme of things might not. But double dust, I'm saving up, because when you're late game, dust is very, very important, because you've done all your equipment, you've done all your artifacts, stuff like that. Dust is pretty much the best thing you can get at the moment. I feel kind of discouraged. That's why I'm at 5k. Dude, just with a game like this, because it's a long-term game, just play when you want to. That's why I only play once or twice a day. There's other people that play for 8 hours a day and push, but that will stress me out. So yeah, I'm not at end cap. I could be. I know I could be if I really wanted to, but that means I won't play as much with my son. I wouldn't be chilled. I wouldn't walk the dogs as much or have free time with my missus, because I'll just be on my phone all the time. So I play what I feel happy to. It's even good to take a break. So don't stress yourself about a mobile game. It's not going anywhere. It's just a game at the end of the day. So if you're at 5k, who gives a shit? As long as you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, then it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. New event. The new event starts the 30th. So the 28th will be the last tournament you need to hold. So what OS2 means by that is that the event. So every month there's normally like a event like the one we got now, the tavern one. So normally it's seasonal. This one will probably be like an Easter event. Now what you normally do, you save the tournament rewards on the tournament just before the event. So at the moment, the next event is on the 30th of March. So on the 28th of March, after that tournament finishes, do not collect your rewards. Do not collect. I repeat, do not collect your tournament rewards, and wait till the event starts, then collect it. Because by doing so, you'll get the... let's have a look. So for example, if I've got first place, I'll get 300 mugs. If you collect it before, you get nothing. If you collect it afterwards, you get 300 mugs straight away. So it's an extra boost for the beginning of the event. So make sure you do that. A lot of people don't. You should get the first two sets you should get is Yes Noble Fencer. I'll probably get the Immaculate Arbiter set, because that's a prestige relic bonus thing. So I'll get the Immaculate Arbiter, Noble Fencer, and the Ancient Warrior Mythic sets. And I wouldn't bank your shards like that because it probably took you a couple of weeks. Yeah, there you go. 2 weeks, 190 shards. You could have brought equipment items to basically level you up during tournament to get you first place if you needed it, because each item would have given you some sort of little boost. So don't worry about banking shards because that makes you a harder progression, longer game. So next time, I mean, it's 140 for full legendary set. So I would probably go for Immaculate Arbiter first, get the full set in tournament to get you first place. And then next tournament, if you do get more shards, try to get Noble Fencer or start getting Ancient Warrior and get one piece at a time. Don't save the whole set, especially for Mythic because it's 700 shards. You're going to spend 2 months and you'd have wasted 2 months on pushing. So yeah, I hope that helps. So what does Crafting Power do? Crafting Power increases the effect of your equipment bonuses, I believe. So you click on this. This is Crafting Power 30. I click on it. It says, increase your crafting power by spending crafting shards. Each level will improve the effects of all equipment sets bonuses, with a few exceptions, including primary mythic bonuses. So if you notice, my prestige relics is plus 4.30, and I'm guessing if you look at your prestige relics and your mythics, it'd be lower because my crafting power is level 30. So stuff like that increases the effects, the bonus effects of your equipment sets, all of them. So that's what I mean as well when I talk to Zach, because he hasn't spent any shards, and if he did have a full set, he would have missed out on also increasing his crafting power. So if you bank shards, you lose out on the additional power from the crafting power level as well. So that's why it's not good to bank shards, in my opinion. Covell says, sometimes get confused on if to have my most important artifacts at the same level or have it on a level. What do? You use an artifact optimizer. You shouldn't be guessing what artifacts to level. You should be optimizing for the best bang for your buck, my buddy. So you go to Tap Tyson 2 Competition website. I'll send you a link. Use the bad boy only in tournaments. Level your artifacts only in tournaments, because otherwise I'll tell you off the next time you come on. I'll say you're being a bad boy. Bad boy. What you gonna do when you don't listen to Soulrise? You get told off. Right, so that's the link. Use that artifact optimizer to level up your artifacts. I can't tell you because I don't know what artifacts you have, and I'm not going to spend an hour going through it. So use the artifact optimizer. Thanks for the help. No worries. One question: when you finish craft a mythic set, do you have to wear the full set to activate skill, or does it automatically activate? It activates because it's for items found, not like kept. So you can even get rid of all the equipment and you still get the set bonus. Now you won't get the item bonus, you get the set bonus. So it's for so you get the set bonus for every item found. So you don't have to equip it, you don't even need to have it. You still get this, but you won't get the bonus from the actual item. So what I mean is that if you haven't got equipped, then you won't get this stuff, but you will always get this stuff because you found it. So yes, you don't have to equip the item, in short. No. Yeah, dude, if you follow my advice, I guarantee you in 2 weeks you'll get top 10 easy every single time, 100%. So as I mentioned, join a high level clan, follow a build guide, use an artifact optimizer, only level inside tournaments using an optimizer, and outside tournaments level your books of shadows. And after like 2 weeks, no probs. Hey man, are there any updated relic optimized videos? I watched the ones from last year, but there's a few different things on the website that's a little confusing. Which one are you using? I use the tool optimizer. So I don't use the Google Sheets anymore because they take too long. That's why I haven't updated the videos, because I haven't used the Google Sheets. I use the tool optimizer on the Compediem site. Right, guys, thank you so much for today. I've really enjoyed myself. Thank you. Some awesome questions. I've had lovely, friendly new faces. So welcome to the family. Thanks for joining us. As I said, I stream Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. GMT. So if you know, join Discord if you want to chat, or you can catch me on stream if you want to hang out again. And yeah, sub my channel. It helps me out if you haven't already. Thank you very much.